Camera focused? Alright guys, my name is Winston on Cowboy Ranch Life YouTube channel, and today we're going to be talking about the 3970 John Deere chopper. Now you're going to be thinking, Winston, why are we talking about the 3970 John Deere chopper for the fourth video? Kind of getting boring. Well, today's not boring because today we are painting the new door. So if you guys have been following our videos, the first video was about the chopper, getting it ready to put in production. Got it all greased, ready to roll, made sure all the bearings were in, the chains were tight, everything was good that way. And it's in. Then on the second video, we sharpened the blades, and third video, we put it into production. Now, this is the fourth and hopefully final video, unless something breaks. But we aren't going to be using it for a little while now that we're done with our chopping season down here in Missouri. So without further ado and hearing me talk anymore, let's get started on the paint process of the door. But first, we're going to view a few pictures. Alright, so here's the new door. There's Cat. Over there. Hi, Cat. There's the new door. So if you guys remember the door before, we put the gentleman that we hired to do this replaced the rubber with the old rubber, which is fine because the old rubber was good. He built the new door. If you guys can see that, that's all curved. He bent that. He bent this here, bent down around the edge, and bent all that right around there. He also made a new pin. He built in here, and he built back here. It's just pretty cool. Hi, Cat. So then on this end, where the latch is, you can see that he incorporated the old latch so it goes in and out, and I'll show that in a minute, but you can see that kind of moves. Anyway, so no further ado, Cat, you're going to have to get off. Cat's sacrificing its life for the door. Thank you. Now, and this door is heavy, by the way, so I'm kind of struggling setting it down here, so be forgiving of the camera angles for a second. Alright, so here's the back of the door, what you can't see. So if you guys can see this, he cut that piece, he bent that iron there, which is an iron like tube. I don't know what you call it professionally, but anyway, and then he pinched the rubber in here, and he really did a nice job, guys. So, with no further ado, I guess the only few things we have to do right now is well, I'm putting that door back and it's being a struggle again. There we go. So, the only thing we have to do now is we're going to sand these little bits up here because with fine sandpaper, because they are just a hair rough, and if you paint over that, you can see them until the chopper gets totaled somehow, I guess, or somebody else decides to do something different with the door. But anyway, so we're going to sand all them down, guys, but isn't she beautiful? It's definitely a heavier metal than you would have purchased original back from John Deere. The John Deere ones were definitely a lot more expensive. So when we also contacted a body guy to see if he could just repair the old doors, that was going to be almost as much or even more than just purchasing a new door off of John Deere. So now we're going to paint this green, and then we're going to hopefully, I'm not sure what the store is in store. If we're going to put decals on it or just leave it green, I'm not sure what the plan is, guys, but we'll definitely keep you in the loop with that, so let's get started. Alright, guys, so today is day 2, or I guess you could say I recorded the intro of this at night when we got the door. So now it's the next day, and we picked up some paint. It's actually John Deere paint. We picked it up at the John Deere shop. So we're going to get ready to paint the door, guys, and then we're going to see if we can't get some decals ordered. It's a really long decal. It's like 5.5 foot long decal. It's the whole length of the door. So, with that said, let's get started on painting. Now, isn't that like looking at fine china? Okay, ladies, you don't have to agree with that, but for me at least it is. So this is just we just got the base coats on it first, guys, so it's definitely far from done. But it's looking pretty good. You guys can see it shines. So it's looking pretty good. I don't have the underneath painted yet, but I've got the rest of it at least painted part way. Like I said, it's just the base coats. So with that said, I guess we'll keep going. Alright guys, so now we've got the second paint coat on. If you can see that, you're going to get a closer view in a second here. Also wanted to tell you guys, I've been doing some research kind of in the middle of painting, and I found a set of decals. They are actually from a company called QuipCal. They custom make decals, and it's going to be about $55 to $60 with shipping and everything included in that. The decal itself is like $45. So with that said, guys, I think I'm going to place an order for that to be able to stick that on the door. Definitely make it look factory then. So with that said, let's go look at the door. So I hung it here. It was out there on the concrete, but I had a lot of stuff landing on it, so I decided to hang it from the rafters, actually. And so then I could paint it both. This is the back side, and I could paint the front side. So, not looking too bad. Besides the fly that gets stuck on it every once in a while. But, yeah, definitely looking good, guys. So that decal is actually going to go right on this strip right here. So from there down, it's like 5 foot. So we're going to get that on, put that on when we get that here ordered in. It's going to come priority mail, so it should be here pretty quickly. So guys, this is the last and final coat of paint for the chopper door. If you can see that, it really does shine. It really looks good, guys. So then, like I said, I ordered stickers for that, so that should be coming in the mail any day, and then we'll get them stuck on there. But first, we've got to do a few different things to make it shiny and just look like a brand new door, guys. So we're gonna have to do a few things. As you can see down there, those are actually weld points that you can pick out. If I get the right angle, you guys can see them almost right across the front of the door. So we're gonna see if we can't smooth them out a little bit, probably with either some wax and a rag or a buffer or something like that, just to give it its final nice slick coat and touch, and then we'll put our stickers on them. Alright guys, so the stickers finally came in the mail. A little while later. Longer than they were expected. But nevertheless, they're finally here, guys, so we've got the door prepped and ready to stick the stickers on. So with that said, we're going to get to that process. So stick around for that, and let's get started.
Guys, so hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. You just saw the painting of the chopper doors and applying the decals. It all went well, as you've seen in the video. So at this point, life is good on the ranch. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment on this video, and follow Cowboy Ranch Life, all one word, on Instagram. And I guess have an awesome rest of your week or day, and we'll catch you on the next one.